Ooh, new Snapchat filter. Ooh, something else to do. Procrastination. She's a bitch and she's coming for you. Hello and welcome to another Mic Drop Monday, where I drop you a little truth bomb to hopefully get you working smarter, more efficient and a little bit harder on the week ahead. And this week I'm going to tell you all about procrastination, because by God, she's a bitch, but chances are she's coming for you at some point. I can't even tell you the amount of times I have procrastinated about everything, like literally everything. Even making this video, I did everything before I switched the lights on and put the camera on. Like, I think I've done like 2 loads of washing today, emptied the dishwasher, answered a load of emails that have been sat there in my inbox for ages. But literally I will procrastinate over everything. The amount of times I've spent looking at a blank screen, it's hell. Like, you can prevent it, but you're gonna have to work at it. So here's 3 tips from me to get over your procrastination and start actually getting shit done. Number 1, make some lists, make some plans. Actually write down what you need to do. So, okay, we all do to-do lists, and my to-do list is probably about the length of a football pitch at this stage, but there's stuff on my list. So what I actually do now is I break it down into what really has to be done. So every single day, what is my absolute number 1 priority. And I actually got this really cool little planner. I'll put a link to it in the description, but it's the Law of Attraction planner, and I got it on Amazon. But it's really good for time management because it breaks your day up. Like, literally, there's a slot for every single 30 minutes, and you also list your priorities that day. So you start with your priorities for the month, and it goes to your priorities for the week, and then your priorities for the day. So you know what needs to get done. And I found that actually having a list that I'm holding myself accountable to has really, really helped a lot. But I will put a link to that in the description because it is really good. And also, it's not a diary as such. They do come undated, so you can just start any point with it. You don't have to wait for like the start of the year. There's also, I wrote a blog a couple of weeks ago which is all about goal setting and how best to go about it, and I'll leave a link for that as well, but that will really, really help you. Number 2, do something else. Okay, so sitting in front of a blank screen all day is not going to get anything done. It doesn't help anybody, and come 6 o'clock, if you looked at a blank screen for half the day and achieved absolutely nothing, then you're going to feel really, really shit. So sometimes I find, if I do find I'm looking at a blank screen, if I do find I'm not getting stuff done, if I do find that my resistance is so strong that I know I'm not going to get it done, then I'll go and do something else. Like, I might take myself off to go and do some shopping if I've nothing in for dinner, or I might actually make the dinner early, or like I did this morning and put the washing on and empty the dishwasher. So at least you feel like you're doing something, because there's nothing worse than just sitting there looking at a blank screen and getting nothing done that's not productive at all. Or if you have another task, like I will answer emails, or I might edit some images, or just completely change what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know I'm procrastinating over it and I know I'm not getting it done. So just completely change it and do something else instead. So at least you feel like you've done something. Number 3, and this is a really big one, tell the world. There is nothing worse than telling everybody you know that you're going to do something and then you don't do it, because then you really, 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 really do feel like a failure. You feel like you've totally screwed it up, and you don't want to tell anyone that you've not done what you said you was going to do. So simple thing is, tell the world what you're going to do and then actually do it. So I already have like an accountability group. I have 2 accountability partners. I tell my daughter things, even though she's rubbish at remembering, and will probably ask me like 6 months later, "Oh mum, did you write that blog post about such and such a thing?" So telling other people and saying to them, right, I'm going to have this done by this time next week, or this month I'm going to put a video out every single week. So you're waiting then for them to come back and say to you, have you done it? And if you haven't done it, then they see you haven't done it, and they're going to be like, you didn't do it. Who's the stupid one now? So you've no need to like advertise it on your Facebook and tell all of your friends. Like, if I sort of told everybody, every little plan I had, well, then there'd be no mystery anymore, would there? There'd be no little secrets when I pop up with a new bit of content. But having like a few accountability partners, or just one accountability partner that you really trust, confide in, and tell them what your goals are, tell them what your plans are, tell them what you want to do. Things like that, they really, 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 really help. And here's a bonus tip for you. Sometimes if you're procrastinating and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you've got a really big resistance towards it, it can sometimes be because actually that is not the right thing for you to be doing. It could actually be that, you know, you're not suited to doing video maybe, or you're not suited to like putting out 20 Instagram stories a day, or you're not suited to writing really meaty long blog posts, or you're not suited to selling a certain product and you're trying to get it marketed, but it's just the resistance is so much. It could actually be that it's just not the right thing for you. So if you really come up a lot of resistance, step back and ask yourself, is this really what I want to do? Is this really the best use of my time? Or could I be doing something else that I really love doing, that I really want to do? So that was this week's Mic Drop Monday. I hope you found it useful. Make sure you subscribe to catch next week's Mic Drop Monday, and also give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you go follow all my other social media channels to catch up with all my updates on business, social media, marketing, motivation, inspiration, whatever else I'm doing. And I'll speak to you next week.